1986, after visiting Ladakh, the videos for which are in a different playlist, I arrived in Kathmandu, a city unlike any I had experienced before. Set in a wide valley surrounded by mountains, Kathmandu feels both ancient and alive at the same time. The streets are narrow and winding, filled with people, bicycles, and the constant movement of daily life. There is no sense of rush here. Everything seems to unfold at its own pace. At the heart of the city lies Durbar Square, Kathmandu. This is where history is not preserved behind glass. It is lived. Temples, palaces, and courtyards stand side by side, many of them centuries old, built in the traditional Newari style with intricately carved wooden windows and tiered pagoda roofs. Everywhere you look, there is detail. Wood, stone, metal, all shaped by hand. Each structure tells a story. And yet, these are not just monuments. They are part of everyday life. Religion is everywhere. Hindu and Buddhist traditions exist side by side, often blending into one another. Shrines appear at street corners. Offerings of flowers and rice are placed carefully before them. People pause briefly in their day to make a gesture of devotion, then continue on. Kathmandu is not just a city of monuments, it is a city of daily rituals, of quiet moments, of continuity. At times it feels chaotic, at others completely still. But always there is a sense of depth, of history layered upon history. As I move through the city, observing, listening, and taking it all in, I begin to understand something. Kathmandu is not defined by any single place, not by a temple or a square or a street. It is defined by the way all these elements come together, by the way the past and the present exist side by side, by the way people live within that continuity. In 1986, Kathmandu feels untouched in many ways, simple, authentic, rooted in traditions that have endured for centuries. And as I look around, I realize that what makes this place so remarkable is not just what you see, it is what you feel, a connection to something older, something deeper, a way of life that continues quietly in the heart of the Himalayas. Before leaving Kathmandu, I visit Boudhanath Stupa, one of the largest and most important Buddhist stupas in the world. Set on the outskirts of the city, it feels calmer, more spacious, almost meditative. The massive white dome rises from a wide circular base crowned by a golden spire. Above it, the all-seeing eyes of the Buddha look out in every direction. Around the stupa, pilgrims move slowly in a clockwise circle, spinning prayer wheels, murmuring mantras, and carrying on a tradition that has continued for centuries. Monks in deep red robes pass quietly through the crowd. The air is filled with the scent of incense. It is a place of stillness, even in the middle of movement, a place where time seems to slow down. And then one final experience before leaving Nepal. A small plane takes off from Kathmandu, climbing into the clear Himalayan sky. For just $25, I take a mountain flight to see Mount Everest. From the window, the peaks rise one after another, stretching across the horizon. And there it is, Everest, standing above them all, silent, distant, and immense. It is a brief moment, but an unforgettable one. A final view of the Himalayas from above. And with that, my journey through Nepal comes to an end.